Hey, yeah. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Bit been going on. I'm running the workshop at the moment, so haven't had a lot of free time. But we've got a bit of a project here we're doing through the workshop for the owner's mate. So we'll film that because it's a bit different. Well, not really. It's all the same stuff. Different brand, I guess you call it. Anyway, we'll catch up at the intro. We'll have a bit of a squawk about it. We're going to put some Daihatsu back in the Daihatsu. Okay, there we have it. Looks awesome in photos, which is what they bought it off. He's sort of got screwed over, so bought it off of photos. Supposed to be a good truck, and it turned up and it looks like this. Yeah, this isn't even the worst of it. My hand's in the back wall there. The other side's just as bad. See if you can open the door with one hand, but definitely can't. Okay, come in for some small, quick rush repairs because it failed rego. Needed a big slip. So you can obviously see the rust dust there. Someone's ripped through there, but small rush repairs. There's a giant hole just there into the inner guard. See if we can get the bonnet open one-handed. Probably not. There's the other side. That doesn't exist anymore. It's all gone through here too. It's into the cab. Hood. American trucks having the hood pop on the opposite side, what a cunt. Now, how did I pop this again? Was it a push or a pull? I think it was a push. Yeah, it was. There we go. Okay, small rush repairs. Yep. Yeah, small rush repairs all the way along here. That's good. What about there? Oh, that's even better. Oh, there's a nice bit there. And then that's a giant hole down there into the cabin. Yeah, so they've sourced the replacement cabin, and the replacement cabin they got ain't the best. So we're going to make a good cab out of both of them. But the little cross flow, it does run. It runs like a fucking haunted shithouse, they say. See if I can get it to fucking go broomy. Give it the fucking old car rap dance. Oh, okay. Maybe it doesn't want to run now. It ain't a diesel, I can tell you. This is how it's turned up. It runs like that all the time. It's got a constant misfire up to like 3,000 RPM where it'll start the diesel and burn the fuel anyway. So I had a look, it's not a vac leak, it's ignition related. So we'll get to that once I fix it. Let's show you the other cab that they got. At least the bolt-on panels are all good on this. Ish. I'll show you the other cab and you can see what I'm fucking working with because it ain't fucking much, I can tell you. God. Alright, I got her on a bit of a dolly sitting in here. It's got this weird paint all over it. Had a whole bunch of fiberglass covering not a whole lot, so it had that rust hole, so they fiberglassed this whole thing, which caused this to go all rusty. That's great. They've also got a hole there because they're too lazy to climb underneath it to undo the gearbox. There's a hole chiseled in the floor over there as well. They've done a repair to the base of this plenum, which is apparently, I've talked to a couple of F100 mates, and apparently these ball noses are real bad for doing this, rusting this plenum out. So they've done a repair here, and they come up with a great idea don't know if you can see that in there. They fiberglassed the whole base of the plenum. I'm thinking to try and protect it because after their rust repair, it was solid. Well, that just held the water in there and rusted it out again. So that's fine. So I've got to fix that. We've got the dash and everything out of it. Still got to pull the pelham box and column. See, there's a bit of a hole at the top there, top of the gearbox tunnel. Some random holes drilled in it. Oh, here's the good one. Something missing here. They've cut this whole segment where the heater box and everything goes, and that big lump for the fan motor. They've cut all that out and flat plated it and just pop riveted it in and called it a day. So we've got to cut all that out of the other car. Yeah. Oh, and they've hacked this for some reason, so I'll have to also cut this out of the other car. But the rest of the cab's pretty solid, barring a couple of dings in the top here. That one's going to be the hardest one to get out. The rest of it's all right. There's still a few rust holes here and there, like down the bottom of the plenum chamber here is gone. And then that goes into the footwell there. I think that was a hole that's just been like torched out. But the rest of it's not too bad. They've done a really shit repair to this cab corner here. And down here as well. So I'm going to take that cab corner's good on the other truck, so I'm going to seam it here. I'm going to take it back. I'll have to buff the bog out of this, but there's a seam down here. I'll drill all the spot welds and I'll take that entire cab corner off the other car, separate it there, and then we'll just have a nice seam across there. I'll be able to blend out, and then it'll be just a whole replacement cab corner. But other than that, the rest of it's not too bad. There's a little bit of rust on the floor, but yeah. Oh, this is a good one. So there's a little pinhole here, right? So they fiberglassed a patch that big on it. Yeah. Which obviously made it worse, so that's fine. Yeah, and it's picked up. I pulled the rear glass out, it looked all solid, but we've got that there, so I'll have to just section that out. But all in all, it's not too bad. I've definitely seen worse, but I've seen fucking better too. They paid $1,100 for this cabin. Fuck. But that's alright, we'll get through it. We'll get through it. So I've still got to strip that mess out. This fucking stud's spinning, which makes it a bit hard. I get the column and everything out, and then it's going to go into the blast bay, and we're going to sandblast the base of the plenum chamber to make sure that's all solid, so I can do my rust repairs into that hole there. So that's actually down into the passenger cabin, that big hole there, and then there's another little one just there. So I'll have to cut that out, and I'll have to re-repair that. But they normally go really bad along here, and it's solid. So that's good. So yeah, we get the rest of it unbolted and then get in the blast bay. Oh, they bent the fuck out of this, which is the guard mount. So I'll have to dolly that out, and they bent that as well. That holds the inner guard. So the good thing about these ball noses is the outer guard and inner guard are all one. So when we do the cab swap on that, I'm going to leave engine, rad support, grille, everything in. I'm just literally going to pop the guards off. Then it's got plastic inners that bolt onto here. Just big plastic inners, they'll come out. And then it's 4 bolts, cab off. So it should be pretty easy. And then yeah, unfortunately we'll have to paint the whole cab because it was originally white and brown. There you go. And they coated it in this really thick, weird rubberized, sort of ish rubberized paint. So I've got to get all that off. But surprisingly, like normally F100s I hear are really bad in the drip rails here. But that all looks pretty solid. I had a mate doubt me on the phone yesterday when I said, "Nah man, the roof's solid." He goes, "It'll be the only F truck in Australia with a solid roof." So well, it's got dings in it, but it's all good. There's a little funny little, I think there's ground in there and they just popped a hole in that, but I don't think it actually has any rust in it. Unlike that heap of shit out there. But yeah, oh, and someone's cut this for some reason. Trying to get something out, I'm guessing, so I'll have to just put that back in and then weld it back up. So that's fine. But yeah, I guess first steps to the puzzle is, well, I've got to go home and I've got to get my tools because I don't have any of my tools easily. I need my little 90-degree ratchet so I can get to the base of the column cover off, and then I've got to get, there's a bolt up under here for the pedal box, and then I've got to get the last remaining bolt out of the master cylinder. And then that's the cab strip. Oh, and I've got to get the fucking seatbelts out. But they use those weird security Torx bits, so I've got to fucking, I've got to go and get I've got to go home and get fucking tools. That's just it. That's the end of it. That's all right. It'll come good. So we'll film a little bit of this as I'm doing it. And yeah, should come up pretty mad, I think. We've got 3 months to do it before it needs a blue slip. So, but with a replacement cab, it's going to pass blue slip because you've seen the interior. The interior is pretty tidy. The rest of the truck's not too bad. I'll make the Crossy run a bit better. It just needs good service. And should be a good rig. And unfortunately, we're going to paint it white and blue again, even though it was fucking horrible. But that's fine. Not my truck. Righto. Well, I'll get into it. Rightio. We're starting the major rush repairs. So, remember I said yesterday the cab corner needed to get done? We're doing the cab corner. So, I've already got a bit ahead of myself here. I went through with me fucking magic old fucking spot weld unpickery thingy Jim Bob. Jesus. Talk about making a mess of that transition. That fella there. Not that fella yet, but it'll come. So that's all unpicked through there. This is about the separation line I want. So to describe the line across it, but I'm probably going to go higher. I'm going to go up to here, just to give me a fair bit of fat, you know, a bit of fat. And I want to try and cheat it and not pull the tray off. So that's why I've got the saws all out. Yep, about that much. So I'll get into this. We'll get this cab corner off, and we'll jam her on the other one that's in the shed, sort of in there-ish. Well, these F-trucks come apart super fucking easy with the sawzall, I can tell you. One cab corner. A little bit of pickle in there, but I'm going to trim that back. I'll just cut it oversized everywhere. But I can't imagine why they rust out, eh? Check this out. Wow. That's wild. There is a drainage bung back here in the back of the floor, but I don't think it's ever been removed. But yeah. That's good. That's good. Fuck. Rightio. Sandblasted the edge and cut the afflicted shit off the cab. I'll lay it over, clamped on, and so I'm lining it up with that tab there. Hold it in and then cut around it, and then the difference in the gap for the cab will be my root gap. So now it's clamped on, I'll just draw the line through there and then down there somewhere. Yeah. Alright, we've got it all cleaned up here. But this bit here and here, and there's got a big fucking hole in the bottom of it. So, and then we cut this out of the other truck. Oop, helps if I hold it in the wrong spot. So I'm going to blend it on that radius there so you can't notice it. And yeah, that'll give us support to the B-pillar again. And then it'll give me a couple more line-up holes for where the outer skin goes on. So I'll put that on first. I've now got to put a welder together because the little welder we had here has gone to the boss's new business, Metalland. So I'm going to have to put a handpiece on one of the three over there. There's nothing wrong with them. The boys just don't like using them for some reason because I guess they only like red or orange welders. That's alright, I'll deal with that in a minute. Oh, and I'm going to try some 0.6 MIG wire because that's what all the panel shops run. So zipped over and grabbed the 5 kilo spool from the retail shop just to see how we go. 0.6. Yeah, all the panel shops swear by it. We supply it flat out to them. They buy them 15 kilo spools all the time. So I went with a 5 kilo because we're not going to use it all that much. In theory, this is the only rush repair cab swap we do in this shop, but I know what happens. So 5 kilos maybe might do it. Anyway, I got that cleaned up now. I'm going to paint the bottom of it with some etching primer, silver gal shit. Chem Tools, you know how it is. We can still get in there and spray it once it's together, but I'll hit it now so it doesn't go rusty. And then we'll zap that heap in, and then I can put the outer panel on. Yeah. Fucking hell. Who would have thought it would be this hard? Still got to put that big lump back in there. I want to wait first, and then we've got to put the firewall back together. You can see they've patched this drip tray horribly. Just pop riveted in and filled it with fiberglass. So that's all going to come out. And we're going to fix that first, and then the firewall panel goes in. Yeah. But that's going to happen after the cab gets sandblasted, because I'm going to get them to hit the entire firewall, and then all the bottom of the rain gutter there, and the floor pans, and like all the seams in here and up there. I want to know how bad it is and how much I've got to fix. So yeah. Anywho, I'll give this a bit of a paint up. I'll dig a welder out. Actually, we've got a little Kempy 200 here somewhere. Maybe I'll use the Kempy. Yeah. Kempy. Bingo. I'll use that little rig digger. That'll do it. Fuck, I've got to find a gas route for it. Nothing's ever fucking easy here, I tell you. Alright, we'll get the lower panel in. Nice. Blended out pretty good. Blended it in that radius. I'm going to leave a bit of weld here because that's out in the middle of the panels anyway, so we'll leave a bit of meat on it and buff the inside back so it's all flush. So now we can put the outer cab corner on it and see how this turns out. Hopefully pretty good. The old 0.6 wire, it's a little weird, a little funny. Takes a bit of getting used to, I guess. But I just had to juice a bit more wire speed in it than I'd normally use, but that's to be expected because I'm going from 0.9 to 0.6, so that's fair enough. Yeah. I'll mock up this fucking, whatchamacallit, outer cab corner and throw it in there. Alright, I'll tell you what, we've been fucking busy as fuck the rest of this week, so been doing a little bit of work while I get a free minute on the Effie. So we've got the whole cab corner welded in, but I did have a bit of distortion through here, so you can see I've been heating and stretching it. So we've got pretty good, the high spot there now, so just been doing a bit of hammer and dolly work and a bit of shrinking and stretching, and then I've got a pucker up here I've got to get rid of. It's not too bad though. That looks like a dent there, but it's just a discoloration from where I've heated it and shrank it. But you can sort of see it's a bit high there where I've joined it. So we're getting there. The seam on the inside come up good. You do see that. Oh, if you look at that, she's fucking cracked through there. Alright, I'll have to weld that back together. And then the cab corner, or the brace replacement, come up pretty good too. But yeah, I didn't notice that. She's fucking busting through. Can't. Oh, that's the way she goes. I haven't really been looking at it because I've just been fucking rip hair bust on everything else in the workshop. So that's alright, I'll play with that a bit later. But we'll get it there, I mean, it'll probably have to get a little bit of filler put in it, but I'm just a perfectionist, so I like shit looking like it's never been fucking worked on. So that's right, I'll get it. That was like an hour worth of heating and shrinking, and then hammer and dolly work, and it got it way pretty good there. Righto. Back in gear with a Fairlane. It was supposed to be a quick job to replace the pump in my auto, but I can't, so I'll put a mate C4 in, and it done that. I don't know if you can see that, it's coming out of the belly housing, so that's good. So now we're going full cowboy. Let's get a manual swap. Alright, so we're not sure why it happened or how it happened or whatever, but this torque converter bolt has broke off. So, is the reason why it's leaking that torque converter stud's ripped out of the back of the torque converter and it's just leaking oil now? Or is it leaking because the torque converter stud's ripped out of the torque converter, which is making the torque converter wiggle on the flex plate? We haven't barred the motor over it yet. Has it broke all the torque converter studs? So that was why I pulled the pin and bought a full XR8 AU T5 auto because they had the same bellhousing pattern as at Cleveland. Full manual swap kit because he had it on the shelf. So this ZH just doesn't like autos. Every auto I put in, the cunt breaks. So they say T5s are made out of glass. I'm probably going to test that fucking theory. So now I've got to bar it over because obviously I don't need to undo that fucking bolt because the cunt's already fucking loose, isn't it? Bar it over and then we'll undo this torque converter, then the extract. It's so much fucking work for no reason. Fuck me. That's fine. Oh, now I'll have to get a steering column. I'll deal with that later. Looks like I'm not going to work on Monday. It's Sunday currently. We put the gearbox in it yesterday and it worked. And then I parked it and oil come out. So now we're here. That's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. Right, yeah, got her out. There's the stud that fell out of it. It was in the back of the crank, so that was right. So we just pulled the stud clean out of the torque converter, out of the side. So it's not leaking out of the torque converter. Pulled the pump off. It's coming out of the seal, so it's actually wiped the seal out of it. Shaking around probably. Maybe it kicked a bit because it didn't have that bolt in it when it broke off. You see it just fucking pulled the guts out of her. So, well, it should be fucking better now.
Where's your mechanic team in the background?
Fucking mechanic team, this guy. Righto, we're fucking running into some dramas here. Mainly with starter motor clearance. So, AU, the starter motor's on the passenger side, so Cleveland extractor was in the way. So we fucked around trying to get that out of the way with water power and it didn't work. So, now we've got an AU 5 litre extractor. We're going to weld a Cleveland manifold on it, or flange, that thing. And then this is what we've done to the fucking original extractor. That. Try and get it to clear the starter motor, it still didn't fucking work. Watching a bit of fucking low standards on the telly while we're here. Well, there we have it. Big fucking hole cut in the floor. I've got the extractor modified so it all clears. Starter motor in.
Hey.
So.
Oh, sorry. You have to read it out of the fucked up one.
Nah, fuck it, it's going in, mate.
It said butter noise.
No. I didn't headbutt the horse, so.
I thought you were talking to him.
Fuck it hell. Well, hopefully that all fits, probably. Alright, we've got this thing stripped apart because we've got to put the clutch pedal box in. Clutch pedal runs on that pivot. To get it out, you've got to pull like all of this apart, so that's fucking great. And to get it back in and out, you've got to pull the pedals off it, which is even better. So that's fine. The steering column cover is made out of like glass, so it fell into about 15 different fucking pieces when I touched it, but that's alright. I've glued it back together before. I'll have to do it again. And I'll probably have to change this column out anyway because it's got the big auto shifter on it now that I don't need. Oh yeah, but hey, stick in it. That's just a temporary stick at the moment because we don't really know where the seats are going to go yet. But I've got to get this in. Then we've got to bolt the manual trans hump in because we didn't have bolts last night and it was like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. And we've got to put a clutch cable in it and we'll be fucking there. A few other little things I've no doubt fucking forgotten as usual, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, I'm going to throw this pedal box in, which is a cat, and we'll see how we go. Alright, so clutch pedal in now, which was an absolute fucking dog of an act, but we got it done. We've got the gearbox hump in, it's been hacked. So I'll have to probably end up fixing that later. But we're getting there. Manuel. Righto, we're on. It's Tuesday now. Got home at like 11 o'clock last night. Oh, that's good, that's fallen off, that's not good. Okay, I had heaps bad brake fade and I was wondering why. That could be why. Interesting. And then steering was shit, because I don't know if you can see down there, but I ripped the fuck out of the rag joint, so that's even better. I'll just put that there and forget about it. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. And needs the last little 10%. Obviously the fucking dashboard's still half apart, don't have a radio in. Fucking carpet's a mess. Lump there. Stick's too short. Boot's not even attached to anything, it's just there to make it look sanitary for a minute. And it sticks loose too, that's great. And then look at that clutch pedal height. I drove home like that. I just didn't have time to adjust it. So the good news is, like, the friction point's like there. So I can adjust it in and you get a decent pedal height and be all good. So I'm gonna put all that shit, and then I still gotta put a manual column in it. And you see, still got the fucking auto shifter that don't do nothing anymore. And then the steering column cover exploded into about fucking 15 different pieces, so that was even better. Interesting weekend. But, yeah. And I've ordered the pedal rubbers because it didn't come with pedal rubbers, so that's fine. It's $22 worth of pedal rubbers, so that's even better. But it's alright. And the inside is a fucking mess. There is oil everywhere. But that's alright too, I guess. I'll fix it. And then that's me bridging wire on the park neutral safety switch. That side's starter mode, that side's reverse light, so I've still got to wire the reverse lights up. Oh, and the speedo is 15 k's out, so I've got to change the drive pinion on the speedo cable, which I had already done. And then stupid me decided to fucking change it back. Because I thought, I don't know, the T5 was different, but it's fucking not. That's fine. But, yeah. Still looks deadly as fuck though. Anyway, that'll probably do it. You know, a bit of sprinkling of F-Truck, a bit of Falcon, or Fairlane, sorry, for this episode. I'll go and edit this now. It is Tuesday at like 5 o'clock. Go and edit it and maybe we'll get it up tonight. Probably not. That's fine. I'm fucking hungry as I'm going to go and eat something. You guys have fun. I'll catch you on the next one. Maybe finishing the Fairlane so it looks pretty, because it's already giving me an eye ache that the carpet doesn't fucking fit. So I'll do something about that. Anyway, keep the rubber side down.